Cocoa bean prices have soared on the world market, casting a bright light on the current marketing and pricing systems. But it also forms the main complaint of Cote d'Ivoire's cocoa producers. In Sobri, for instance, the largest production area, entire families are dedicated to cocoa growing. Despite their commitment, profit from these activities is minimal, and many are growing disillusioned with the situation.
We started growing cocoa with our parents and took over because they are old now, but we don't make enough money to support ourselves. We have no passable roads and we don't have clean water. Every day we cross the cocoa trees to look for water at the marigot. When someone is sick, it takes about 11 kilometers to find a health center. So as far as cocoa is concerned, we would like to see the price raised so that we can support ourselves and send our children to school.
We have the impression that we are working hard and it's the buyers who benefit. They have big motorbikes and cars while we have nothing. Why should we farmers be so poor? The price of cocoa is unsatisfactory and we want the government to raise it. In some neighboring countries, for example, the price per kilogram of cocoa is much higher than in Cote d'Ivoire.
The price of cocoa in Cote d'Ivoire has been set at $2.88 per kilo since the 1st of October 2024, which farmers say is too low. This leads some farmers to sell their products to neighboring countries at a much higher price.
I think that those who sell cocoa in neighboring countries are right. If I was in a locality near the border where I had the opportunity to sell my product at $8, I would have done so. Because selling our cocoa at $2.8 per kilogram doesn't benefit us. The price of a kilogram of cocoa in the international market is around $16. But we only receive $2.8. I don't agree with that. Today, cocoa trees no longer produce as much as they did in the past.
The cocoa industry is a highly sensitive sector in the country. The authorities and stakeholders in Cote d'Ivoire communicate little about the subject, creating a mystery around this product that ranks the country first in the world. In addition to the concerns of the farmers, are the growing complaints of middlemen.
When we buy cocoa at $2.8 per kilogram, we sell it at just $3. Our margin is less than $1 per kilogram. With such a margin, we have to bear the transport costs, those of the driver, buyers, etc. So even at our level, we do not win enough.
Ivorian authorities have announced the suspension of several administrative, security and military officials in the west of the country involved in the smuggling of Ivorian cocoa. Following a declaration by the vice president of the country, the army was deployed to the borders to control operations.
Increased vigilance against illegal exports of our products to neighboring countries is essential. These illegal practices undermine transparency and deprive the industry of significant resources. Close cooperation, backed up by rigorous controls, is therefore essential to combat this scourge and preserve these strategic sectors for those involved in the industry. Above all, it is important to remember that there will be severe penalties for offenders.
According to the farmers, production of cocoa has dropped from 1,000 kilograms to 300 kilograms per half an acre. To further boost its cocoa production and maintain its leading position as an exporter, Cote d'Ivoire has to face the issues of the aging cocoa trees, soil regeneration, climate change, the cocoa disease, and illegal border exports, all of which compound the bitter and fragile economic situation of the producers. Beryl Oro, CGTN.